everybody, it's me, your friendly neighborhood GB. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we are going to be doing a collection video. I know, how rich. This is for my 2024 stuff. This includes most of the figurines that I have, or figures, and basically every single plush that fits in this bin. Every single plush that I have fits in this bin. Minus one of them, which... Now I'm going to talk about the one that's most deformed, the Shadow plush, which I'm going to turn into a different plush, which I'm going to cover the red parts of Shadow as well as turn the yellow parts as white parts and change the shoes as well. Which is why I also removed the little tuft in the middle. But as of right now, I don't actually have a Shadow plush. So, Shadow will not be appearing in any videos if I do end up still making some plush videos, which it's still sort of not my main focus for this channel. But as of right now, they're sort of returning in the form of the Sonic and Knuckles show. Quality control on this bootleg. It's a bootleg, by the way. Ooh. Ooh, the quality control is not good. The quality control is absolutely horrible. Actually, I think I accidentally cut that one. Hold on. Well, Shadow plush ain't good anymore. Turns out still now he has a broken hand. If I just shake it around, his hand will fall off. So let's move on. Moving on from that, let's talk about the two big behemoths, which appeared officially in the channel in the first episode of the Sonic and Knuckles show, which was actually the first video on the channel, if you guys look back. I won these back at Legoland, and these two are one of the most prized possessions of my collection, just because of how important they were in turning this channel to what it is today. And sort of morphing how my content started, and morphing into content how it is now. And yeah, I really love these little two things. So now let's just throw them back here. Next plush, we're going to talk about GE Sonic. Now in this case, this is the only GE plush I have, despite wanting to get a couple more GE stuff to expand the character roster that I have for certain plush videos. But as of right now, this is the only GE plush I own. And yeah, it has that signature GE look, with the eyes being more like sticker-like look. I haven't used this that much, which is why the eyes are still in decent condition despite me having this for more than like a couple of years. So yeah. Anyways, next plush of the collection, we're gonna be talking about Movie Sonic Build-A-Bear plush. Yeah, I got this back in New Jersey. Honestly, I don't know. I think I got this in New Jersey, but I got this around the time of like I actually don't know, but I do remember getting this like at, I think sometime during someone's birthday, and yeah, this little guy is obviously very, very nice. He looks like the Sonic from the movie, which is sort of obvious. Oh wait, I forgot. Does his voice box still work? Oh, it still does. Listen. It still works! I still love it. I still love it. Okay, now let's get back into the next two plushes that are going to be the part of the same series. So yeah, we got this big headed Sonic plush as well as this big headed Tails plush. These are part of, I don't know what series these are from, but I know these are Toy Factory plushes. And these have a really charming look to them, especially if you look at the back of the embroidery, the embroidered 2D spikes, and the embroidered tails that Tails has. I said Tails 2 times. Tails 3 times, 4 times. Okay, I'm saying Tails too many times in this video. I'm gonna say Tails too many times in this video. Yeah. These two are really charming, especially the little... I like Tails, especially because of the little head tufts. Tails looks a little bit more interesting because of the fact that he has more external detailing, while Sonic is just... Sonic. Now, continuing on with the movie stuff, we got some movie plushes. These are bootleg movie plushes, by the way. And mostly because of the fact that, I bought these off of Amazon, I didn't know these were real. But unlike the official, Movie Knuckles plush, he does look like he's sucking on a lemon. So, yeah. Movie Knuckles looks good. I wish these things were stuffed rather than just being like little pieces of cloth. Tails looks like the game Tails. But I do like the big tails that it has, just like the little wagging tails. I do wish they were separate from each other, but yeah, that just makes it easier for them to not flap around. Now we got Sonic and his colossal sized forehead. Seriously, when I first reviewed this, I asked my brother what it looked like. He said colossal sized forehead, and I could definitely see where it's coming from. He has a Megamind forehead though. Let's go into the next set of plushes, which are these two Sonic plushes. And to be more specific, my two smaller sized Sonic plushes. I use these in the video of differences between the Sonic plushes, and yeah, they pretty much look identical. I might use this for a Sonic story video, so if you guys want to see that, but if you guys do want to see that, subscribe to the channel. But that's the only time I'll plug only one part of it now. Now let's get on to the Jax stuff. Oh, I forgot, I'm missing something. Hold on, I'll be right back. So we got the classic Tails plush, and we got the classic Sonic plush. You could these are both Jax plushes, and they really look charming. I really like the look of the Jax classic Sonic, which this plush is actually called Jackson, I think I named this one Jackson. Yes, this is actually, yeah. I named him Jackson because of the fact that he's made by Jax Pacific plushes, so that's why, yeah, that's why I named him Jackson. And Tails, yeah, he's just gonna remain as Tails. This Tails plush was one of the first ones I actually got, and it's one of the oldest Tails plushes I have in my collection. It's gonna be my current Tails plush as of right now, because I don't have a modern Tails that I can actually use. Oh wait, actually I could probably use this one. But that's a more movie-like Tails. This is like a game Tails, but this is classic Tails, so I don't really have a Tails plush to use. The last set of the goods will be these two Knuckles plushes. The one that I cut the tail off of is actually Knuckles Senior. Was an original Knuckles Senior plush. I was originally going to stitch a black eye on it, which I'm actually going to turn this one into the Knuckles Senior plush by actually super gluing a black part on the eye. Making it more cybernetic, but yeah. And this was my original Knuckles plush that I ever used for. Actually, the original set of plushes that I ever used for the videos were actually these three. Sonic is the only one that permanently stayed the same. Tails sort of is the same, but he could also be switched out with either this plush or this plush, which I will review in a couple minutes. And Knuckles had the most drastic change, going from that plush to this plush, which now will do the set of bootleg plushes that I have. And I didn't say this before, but I'll say this now. I'm counting bootlegs in this video because, you know, there's still Sonic stuff. So I'll just go through these in sort of quick succession, but I will give in-depth reviews on each one. Sonic, let's do back spikes. Let's spikes. And his ears are folded in. But even if I fold the ears out, they look like wolf ears. They look more like wolf ears rather than hedgehog ears. I wasn't just folded back in. Yeah, but Sonic doesn't really look that good. He's just like giving that like 100-yard stare. And then we got Tails, which doesn't look any better. He doesn't have like those little side tufts on his little stomach circle, meaning he looks more like his stomach circle is more akin to how Sonic's stomach circle is. And his muzzle tufts are up here, rather than supposed to be like more down. Also, Tails' eyes are sort of floating a little bit if you can look at his eyes. It's sort of floating a little bit. And his tails, which is a defining factor, is a little too small compared to the rest of his body. And they're not even stuffed either. They're just like you could see that they could be stuffed, but they're not stuffed. Now we're gonna talk about Knuckles. Knuckles, he looks sort of the best out of the entirety of these, which is why I actually use this one in videos instead of actually in bootleg. Because out of every other plush, this one's the best looking one out of all of them. Now we gotta talk about Silver. Silver is very, very off. First off, why is his mouth sideways? That's not how mouth works. But other than that, Tails. Why did I say Tails? I mean, Silver looks pretty much flawless compared to the other plushes. And yeah. Last time we got is Amy. Yeah, Amy. Yeah. Amy just has like these white shoes, which she doesn't have in her classic design. And again, like Sonic, she has a 1,000-yard stare that she just stares at you in the distance. Now we're actually gonna get onto the figures. I don't know why I put in my box. Now we'll actually get to the figurine stuff, which it'll go slightly faster. But we still got a lot of stuff to talk about. First, we're gonna talk about the bootlegs, since I wanted to put them out of the way before I talk about the official stuff that I have. So we got the Sonic and Amy, and these I've reviewed in a Sonic the Hedgehog bootlegs video, Weird Sonic bootlegs, and my thoughts still to stay the same. These are decent enough, but they're still sort of off model. Now let's do the Werehog. The Werehog is also very off looking. Even though I do have an official one that looks a lot better than the abomination that I have here. But now let's talk about the official stuff that I have. First we're going to do the Tomy stuff. Because I only have one Tomy item. And that is this Sonic figure. But not just any Sonic figure. It's that little running Sonic figure that if you have to close, it'll actually run. I really like this the little gimmick it has. It sort of makes it look more cinematic when you make it run. It could also just look good as a figure itself. I originally wanted to turn this into a movie Sonic figure, but the bandana, I would have to sand down the bandana, and I do not want to do that. Now let's talk about the rest of the stuff, which most of the stuff is off the Jack specific stuff, so let's talk about the Jack stuff real quick. Now again with the bootleg stuff, the bootleg plushes, I'm going to go in short depth review, but give my thoughts on all of them overall. First we're going to talk about classic stuff, which the classic stuff is actually going to be these two. I have a 2.5-inch classic Sonic, which I really do like, even though it's like a very, very small one. My hand's covering it, but yeah, here he is, little boy. I got a 4-inch Mighty figure. I actually picked this thing up not too long ago, and I still like this little figurine because of how it looks. and I just like it in general. It's a really good looking figurine. Now we're gonna talk about the modern. Actually, first we're gonna talk about the movie Sonic that I have. I only have one movie figure from the line, despite the bootlegs of the Sonic movie plushes they have being bootlegs of the Jax stuff. Technically have Jax plushes, but they're not official Jax plushes. I like the look of the Sonic movie Sonic that they have, because of yeah, just look at that face. Look at that face. Now we're gonna talk about the modern stuff. First, we're gonna talk about the 2.5 inch stuff. First, we got the these little lads. Got the meme Sonic. That's little meme Sonic. Hold on, meme Sonic, which it's based on one piece of artwork. But I do really like the look of it. Also, it looks like he had two different sides. Like this Sonic is more zany. This Sonic looks more serious. Yeah, you get the most of both worlds. Now we got this Sonic, which actually came with the Green Hill set, which I can actually show you guys. Dusty, thing's been collecting dust. It's been sitting next to my TV for a long while. But this came with that set, and I really like the look of this thing. Also, let me just place it down because there's a little neat gimmick that it has. Oh, this thing's so dusty. This thing is so dusty, bro. This thing has a little gimmick in the form of I'm going the opposite direction. Remember that. And now this will be on display in my room. This thing's still so it's still so dusty. Now let's get on to the other Jack stuff. Now we actually go to the final bit of Jack stuff. Yeah, these I won't say much on them, but these are the Jack 6 Bendy figures, which first came out when Jack got the license. These are really good. These really are accurate to Sonic's design in the games because of the fact they have noodle limbs. And then we got the 4 inch Jack Sonic modern Sonic figure. I really do like the look of this, although this thing has seen better days considering the legs are sort of bendy, and the legs are still sort of not as good as they used to be. But this is still like a pretty good figure. Now we're gonna move on to the last two items in the collection. More accurately, I should say the last two stuff. But first, we're actually gonna talk about this little first 4 figures tail, which lost its tails, so it's no longer its tail. No, it's no longer tails. It's called Miles. Miles. But I do really like the look of this. Again, he's having a 1,000-yard stare. Now we're going to talk about the final set, the Bendums, which are the most recent things that I've got in the collection. The Bendums are bendable figurines, but they're very, very thin. They're very thin. I use these in Sonic and Knuckles Go to the Park, which, yeah, that video. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say on them. I did do a review on these when I first got them, but yeah, these are flat Sonic figures. And with that, that's the entirety of my Sonic plush collection. Sorry this video may have taken so long, but that's just how it is. And yeah. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, follow the gun tip, tap that notification bell so you get notified when a new video comes out. So let's see you on the next video. Peace out and goodbye.